Howdy again, everybody. Sean from KappisCards coming at you today with another one of these football card mystery boxes I bought off eBay. This one is probably the most expensive one I've ever paid for, that I can recall, at least since I started doing this in 2020 during the pandemic. It's all supposed to be modern football cards. I believe there's supposed to be a couple of relics and that sort of stuff in here as well. We'll find out though together, as always. As you can see, as what I always do with these, I've removed much of the label as I could here, but the box is still sealed. It's in good shape. The cards do feel a little loose in there, but I guess we'll find out. So here's the old knife that we all love, and let's see what we got here in the box. There is a lot of tape on this box too, so hopefully we can get through this very carefully here. Don't want to push down too far. There we go. All right. And as always, the contents of this box, right, will be found in the team bags that I make down here in the Etsy shop. So make sure you check us out there when you can. 30 cards in every pack, and we do football and baseball team packs. And they're all random mixes from the 1980s through today with some stars and some other players as well. So, check us out. $35 worth of product you purchase, you get free shipping. There's some other products in there that are free shipping as well. So, it's a nice deal, especially, if you're interested in just collecting your favorite team or you're looking for a certain player and stuff like that. Maybe get lucky and hit them. So, as you can see here off top, it's a little loose the way it was packed. The cards still look okay, though. And they are, as far as we can tell, mostly, of the last, year or two. Lots of absolute here on the top, which I don't think I had any absolute at all. So it's nice to see this mix that I can go through and mix in. And we got some other stuff here as well that we'll check out, which kind of cut off there on that. So we got some other things there with that's Demaryius Thomas, right, from Crown Royale. So that's, 15, 20 years old maybe. But let's take a look at the absolute base that's in here, right? So, Waddle and Dalvin Cook. Tyreek Hill is that's probably the first time I've got a Tyreek Hill card as a Dolphin. So that's a nice addition for the Dolphins packs when I go through and do them. Right now, I think I've got 13 or 14 football teams available. But after this box, that'll change. I don't think I have too much more coming in. The one box that I have that hasn't arrived yet, I think, is a mix of football and baseball. I don't know if I'm going to open that on camera or not. If I do, it'll be on my page. If not, you'll start seeing the team packs pop up again as shorts. So make sure you like and subscribe here on YouTube, and you can check us out. And I'm going to set this Micah Parsons aside. Hopefully get another one of them for the packs, but I know that's one for me. But, check us out down there in the shop as well, and you'll see what's going on. You can also, if you check out the description of the video here, aside from like and subscribing here on YouTube, you can also like and subscribe on our other social media feeds, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're on them too, and I always do product updates and that sort of thing as I'm going through. And as you can tell, I PC the Cowboys. I am a Cowboys fan if you haven't watched my other videos. So I do pull out them for myself, but usually there's, duplicates as we go through these. So, if I get one and the packs get the rest, then that's cool too, right? And we'll find out as we're going through. The good thing about modern cards, right, is you can see they're mostly stars. There's not too many of the commons. I mean, Jones, Murray, and Tua there are three players I would highlight as stars within the packs. So that's why I always like to make sure we get some of these, as well as some older stars and Hall of Famers and stuff that I can mix in as much as possible. But so far, all I've pulled out here, as I've been rambling about the shop and everything else, is this year's Absolute. So nice big box of it here, and, I'm just going to accelerate a little bit going through until we get back here. We got some SP Authentic. What year is that from? 03. Okay. Brunel with a beat up corner, as you can see on there. And that's one that I probably will not, no, I know I won't, go through and include in the Etsy shop, right? Same thing here with Troy Brown. That's kind of beat up. I'm just going to go ahead and add them to the circular filing cabinet right now. I do go through and pick these out as much as I can if they are damaged in some way, shape, or form. Gotta look at that one closer. But making sure that, you're getting some good product for the price. You're not getting stuff that's all beat up or anything like that. Unless I get something really vintage, maybe in that I order it, they're included. Or I include something that is, if the borders are, hard to find in a way that's, for them to be perfect. When you've got cards that have black borders and stuff like that, right? So it happens. More of this absolute. I'm not even going to look at these. Let's just skip down here and look at the Mosaic. This is this year's Mosaic? Yes, it is. Mooney, Sutton, Mark Andrews. It's a decent design, although Mosaic doesn't change too much, right, year to year. Gibson, Quinnen Williams. As you're watching me open this, the email is also in the description of the video. If you've got any product you'd be interested in to sell, football or baseball cards, bulk like this, hit me up. Let me know. I'm always interested and can talk price with you. And turn them around, put them in the shop. There's Carson Wentz as a Commander. I wonder if he'll still be there next year. Or if he's going to have to find yet another home. I can't believe they made a Warren Moon Oilers card this year. I mean, it makes sense to have him, but that'll get mixed in with the Oilers. I do have packs just of them as well over there in the shop if you're an old school Oilers fan. Oh, like Zach Martin. I like that. I'm always a lineman guy. I always like picking them out. There's Micah again. So, but I mean, there are duplicates. Like we just saw Eli, and here's Eli again as we're coming through. Jonathan Taylor, Howie Long, CD. Yeah, that didn't work out for James Washington too well there as a Cowboy. T.Y. Hilton came in and took his job. Who is that? Jordan Davis? Sure. Luminance is what I think what that was as I went through. And Tony Romo. It's interesting to see them add in, you know, old players like this, right? To, I guess, appease old folks like me, right? 43, to the players that we liked from our younger years as well as today. And this is just more of this absolute, right? Probably lots of doubles in here and that sort of thing. So I'm not going to, you know, go through all that right now. I'm just going to flash through and, you know, pick out some more here. And it's Trevor Lawrence on top. It's a nice card. Always like to see that. What's this one? That's random LaShawn McCoy Crown Royale mixed in there. There was Micah again. So you can see what I was saying about duplicates and that type of thing. I finally said CeeDee Lamb. I picked one out before. So if you watch this going, oh, you buy the Cowboys, you're not going to get the good ones, he keeps them. Nah, I mean, I keep one, right? And then beyond that, the duplicates get mixed in. So yeah, more absolute. We got some more of this Mosaic back here. Although I feel the back card is definitely Crown Royale. Joey Bosa. Boy, his helmet tossing thing there. He was so mad at the end of that game, which you can't really blame him the way that the Chargers always seem to find a way to lose like that, don't they? So there's that Crown Royale. What year is that? 13 Crown Royale. It's a nice Jamar Chase. I like that card. Luminance. Justin Jefferson, Taylor. This year's again? Yeah. McCaffrey, and then we're back into absolute. Yeah, let's find something that isn't absolute here. Although there's some silver absolute cards. Let's look at them. These are kind of thick, too. Right? You can see the stock on them. They're not numbered or anything. Barkley, Waddle. And here we got some certified. That is 2020 certified. Barkley had a good year. Tyreek Hill again. OBJ. Sounds like we got a storm building up outside. And one just passed through right before I recorded this. And as usual, as I'm doing this, I like to watch storm chasers here on YouTube and that sort of thing, just for background noise, and because I'm kind of into the weather and that type of stuff, you know. And in my other real world job, you know, I do disaster management research, so it all fits together. It's 2012 certified. I don't know if I've ever seen these before. Chris Johnson, Sam Bradford, P. Rivers, Miles Austin. I'm going to set that aside for myself there. I don't know if I've ever seen those. All the football cards I had. Man, Jared Cook was a big dude. Kellen Winslow. Was it Tony Romo again? Huh. Nice Daniel Jones there. TD. This is Mosaic from last year, right? And of course I flipped over somebody. 2020 Mosaic. I was close. Always a year off, right? The theme of the video. Always a year off when I start guessing years. What else we got here? Some more of this SP Authentic that we saw before. That Dez? Oh, no, Antonio Bryant. Wow, these are, 20 years old, right? Junior Seau as a Dolphin. You don't see that very often. Brad Johnson would have been a Super Bowl winner around then, and he would have beat Delaware's own Rich Gannon, University of Delaware, right? Woo. Go Blue Hens. It's my two-time alma mater. Jerry Rice is a Raider. Quincy Carter, jeez. McNabb, Peyton, Marvin Harrison. Devonta Smith, rookie, is nice. And there's some more of these Crown Royales to mix in. So, overall, I used to pay a lot less for a similar box than I did here. Roger Staubach is my favorite card to PC, so definitely keeping that one. But it's good to get some 22 product in here. Of course, I've had some, but not as much as I've had when, in past years that I've done these things the last couple of years. It's been a lot harder to source these at the same kind of price. That's why I decided to go ahead and try to pay up for one here and see what I got. And, what hasn't been here yet, unless I've skipped over it when I've kind of glossed through these absolutes, is any sort of hits. But that's okay. There's plenty of other hit cards I do have ready to mix in for the various packs as we're dealing with this. But still, it's nice to have some modern stuff. And then things like this that I'd never seen before. Peyton is a Bronco. Jared Allen. But it's nice to have some Chrome cards and Mosaic cards and stuff like that to mix in as well. It's an absolute from last year. And what else is in here? Looks like Optic. Yeah, last year's Optic. There's some Select. Some more Mosaics. Jerry Rice Old School. Oops. Don't fall. Got Game was Thielen. And some more of this SP. Alrighty. And whoops. And some more. There's a Mac Jones. More Mosaic from this year. Herschel Walker. Well, I haven't seen a Herschel Walker Cowboys card in the newer products before. Usually, Herschel doesn't show up that often. I guess little name, image, likeness to help his Senate campaign that didn't go very far. Some more of this Mosaic. And you can see the duplicates and stuff that will be in there. I don't put duplicates in the same pack. That's the other thing about my Etsy shop, right? You get 30 cards, you buy a pack, one pack of 30 cards, you're gonna get 30 unique cards. So, unless I screw up, which I have done from time to time, I am human. But, definitely try to make sure to mix them the best I can. So, 21 Select. Some Prism. All these will find their way into the shop pretty quickly here, as I am going to start, as soon as I sort these, and got a little bit of the last box, if you watched that video, that huge football card box, a little bit of that left to sort. But otherwise, yeah, they will find their way in, and they will be available for you here very soon, probably over the weekend. Try to get maybe some of the teams available that are in the playoffs, right? Like the Cowboys and other teams, so that I know I'm sold out of the 49ers as well. It's going to be a fun game on Sunday. I believe I'm out of the Eagles, so I got to get them back in. The Giants I know are out. So all four NFC playoff teams I got to get back in stock. The Bills have been out for a long time. They're one of my better sellers. I think the Bengals are out too. The Chiefs, I believe I have some of those. No, I don't. And set that Gallop down. And the Chiefs playing the Jaguars. The Jaguars are maybe the only team I actually do have in stock right now. So there's only a handful of them left, if I believe, as well. They've been picking up since their team has improved, right? They've been picking up in the sales. Nobody sells better than the Vikings. That's always been my best seller for whatever reason. The Vikings. There they go. But beyond that, The big legacy teams are the ones, as you expect, are the ones that sell the best. Ones I've got the most in stock, right, are teams like the Cardinals and the Jets, who have sort of mixed histories. The command skins, they're commanders or whatever they're called. You know, that sort of thing. But you can check that out over there. And a couple baseball teams sold out as well. I'll get back around to them after this. I don't recognize that. Topps triple threads or Topps, what is that? Yeah, Topps triple threads from 2015. Des Bryant. It's a neat card. Pardon me. Need a cough button, but more absolute. And it looks like as I reach in here, wow, that is a blast in the past. Chad Hutchison. Is that Kitna? Yeah. Some of these older SPs again. But looks like most of what's left in here is just Mosaic and that sort of thing. So I think we'll go ahead and call this a video. And like I said, we'll have these mixed into the shop pretty soon. And you can check out and get your favorite teams there. You know, football packs, $3.33 a pack. So check us out, and we'll see you in the shop.